All right, folks, this is Hawk with Fanatics fan, Planet Comic Con. If you're a fan of Arrow or of any nerd television whatsoever, you recognize this guy right here. Micheal Rowe, welcome to the show. Thank you for agreeing to the interview.
No problem, man.
It.
Good to meet you.
When you're cast in the beginning of what's going to be iconic television, what do you think to yourself? How do you say, all right, I'm going to just attack this all out and be the best bad guy I can be?
Well, first off, they told me I was auditioning for an army sniper named Finn, so I had no idea the audition was for,
right.
a superhero or somebody of that caliber. Then I went back to try on the costume, and they're throwing like a red eye piece to me and all these wrist-mounted machine guns, and I'm like, I thought they were playing a joke on me, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I recognized them from the comic books, and I knew that Arrow wanted to go for like this fresh kind of vibe of like, the origin stories for these characters, and they wanted to make it dark and gritty and sort of grounded. So I didn't really research too much in the comic books. I mostly went off the scripts, and I just wanted to figure out what made Floyd Lawton, like what happened to him to send him on that sort of villainous trajectory, because there's always a reason why, people aren't really born bad. And so, it was really fun, man, to go to those deep, dark places and just start saying all the stuff nobody will say and doing the stuff that nobody will do. It's pretty fun.
What I love about that particular character was when they introduced his origin story.
Yeah.
Because we've seen him, 3 or 4 times before we even got to there.
Yeah.
And you never think about Deadshot and why he is the way he is. And then they share the origin story, and you're like, huh.
Yeah.
So when you got it, what did you think?
Well, sort of like, you create, as an actor, you create your own reasons why,
Right.
So I went more by the comic books and like what happened to him when he was a kid and how he accidentally shot and killed his older brother, who was his like hero, and that made him obsess about never missing again, and sort of then he found out that shooting was his talent, and so he's like, don't take it personally, I'm just gonna do what I'm born to do, So that's kind of what I was going on for the first couple of episodes. But then when I read that script, it made perfect sense to me, and I had a lot of like sort of discussions with the people on the show, and it was really fun to show why, And so that wasn't what I was operating off personally for the first couple of seasons,
right?
But it was really important for me to show why he was the way he was. He's not just this jerk creeping around the shadows, knocking people off,
Personally, you are my favorite Deadshot. I'm not
man.
saying nothing about nobody else's Deadshot. Anywho, what are you working on now, buddy?
Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe. It's a Valiant Comics project.
I'm not going to say any of that.
Yeah, Ninjak, man. He's basically like if Batman and James Bond had a baby with Bruce Lee.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm down. Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah, there's a trailer for the series up on YouTube, so you can see it.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Fanatics and Fan will have it on their Facebook page by the end of the day.
Nice.
Folks, check out Micheal Rowe here at Planet Comic Con. This is Hawk, Fanatics and the Fan.